Just something a little bit short and sweet this week. A little bit of a addendum to my retro pickups from winter. This was something I totally forgot to show you last time. What came with the Atari 2600. This amazing, well, I think it's amazing, catalogue from the time, from the early 80s. Or it might even be late 70s. I think it's probably the turn of the decade, turn of the 80s. It's the Atari Video Computer System catalogue from Ingersoll. I looked up Ingersoll because I thought, oh, does this mean it's a later Atari? Because I thought, oh, they might have been sold out to other companies to distribute. But no, it's actually a sign that it's a bit of an earlier one, apparently, because Ingersoll was the company that imported Ataris to the UK originally. So that's pretty cool by itself. Loving the 70s aesthetic there, with the plant and the wood grain. You can't get much more 70s than this, can you? And then you open it up, and I'm loving this. It's got a little description of all the games that were available at the time. So I'm going to try and go through all of these, zoom in a little bit, and it might give us a bit of an idea of when this catalogue and this Atari came out. So if I just move across, we have the first one, Air-Sea Battle, 27 games, battle against planes, ships and subs with a choice of firepower. Then we have Backgammon. We all know what backgammon is. And I've noticed here as well, you'll see that some are played with joysticks and some are played with paddles. I think if you watched my last video, there was one game that I was particularly bad at, and I reckon, well, it's my excuse anyway, that it was a paddle game and I was trying to use a joystick. So we'll stick with that story. Then we have basketball, which is also shown in the middle page there. I'm trying to remember. I think in one of my favourite films, Airplane, a comedy from 1980, there's a bit where they ask the air flight crew to air control crew, to say what's going on in the instruments, and they're sat there playing Atari basketball.
8 miles, turn right to heading 044.
So I recognise that one straight away. Then we have bowling, brain games, casino, combat, which I think I've played on my Asatronic. I think that's the one with the tanks and the planes. Really fun, that one. Concentration. You'd definitely be more excited as a kid, wouldn't you, to get certain ones of these than others, I think. You'd be much more excited to get Air-Sea Battle than Concentration, for example. I might be wrong. If you had it originally, let me know. Then we have golf, Indy 500, miniature golf, outlaw. Pause this if you want to read more, of course. Skydiver, the classic Space Invaders, Street Racer, Superman, Surround, don't know that one, Video Chess, Video Olympics, and then on to the last ones. We have Adventure, which I'd love to get that one. It's a great Atari game. Basic Maths, again, you wouldn't be very chuffed if you got that one instead of Adventure, would you? Basic Programming, Breakout, absolute classic. Circus Atari, Codebreaker, Hangman, Human Cannonball, Night Driver, Slot Racer, and lastly, Space War. So yeah, it's a real collection of games there. And then a little bit of a clue at the bottom here. It says you'll never run out of fun with Atari. That's very true. But then it says here, already zoomed in pretty far, but it says here, new cartridges to be released by February 1981. Championship Soccer, Maze Craze, Dodgem, and Video Checkers. So we know that this Atari 2600 came out before February 81. So I'm guessing it's either 1980 or 1981. Probably 1980. And then on the back, we have another glorious page saying, Atari, bring you the greatest show on earth. And it has some pictures there of the different controllers. We have the joystick controllers, the paddles, and the keyboard controllers, which I've yet to see, but make it almost look like an Intellivision, those. Then we have the aerial switch box, which of course was the only way that you could attach your Atari when it first came out, and the massive mains adapter, which has an English plug on it. So again, that centers it to the UK. It says, share in the fun of Atari. With Atari, there's hundreds of games to choose from. The Atari video computer system hooks up to your TV in seconds to bring you a new dimension in home entertainment. There's action, adventure, and excitement. Pit your wits against the computer or up to 3 opponents in combat games, sports games, and mind games. So plug in, sit back, and get ready for a new experience. Remember, you never run out of fun with Atari. That must have been their slogan at the time. Every Atari video computer system comes complete with computer console, 2 joystick controllers, 2 paddle controllers, aerial switch box, mains adapter, and 27 game combat cartridge. But there's more, because this opens the door to the greatest library of video games ever invented, all of which plug into your Atari computer console. Ask your dealer for details of the ever-growing range of Atari fun-packed cartridges. And then it goes through the accessories. You've got the paddle controllers, keyboard controllers, cartridge tray, and then we have Captain Atari, which must have been their mascot at the time. I've not seen him before. Fantastic stuff. It says, get the latest news from Captain Atari. Every Atari owner can become a free member of the Owners Club. I wonder if that's still going. As well as regular monthly bulletins packed with news from the other owners. You'll receive details of all our latest developments. Plus, you'll hear of some special offers exclusive to Atari owners. Full details come with every Atari video computer system. And what I love as well, if you look at this fantastic family shot there of them deciding what to play. He's playing against Dad there at basketball, I believe. Yeah, even though neither of them are actually looking at the screen, they seem to be enjoying themselves. So yeah, that is a fantastic catalogue. I have to thank the guy that sold me it off eBay for including that amazing catalogue. Really takes you back to the time, gives you the full experience. Well, I also have from the same purchase how to use your Atari video computer system, because of course these consoles were very new to the majority of homeowners at the time, so you had to know how to use it. So it says here, please note, if your Atari does not appear to work after you have connected it all up, please refer to the fault finding page guide on the back page. Another good idea from Ingersoll. Oh, I love this. I love this. Isn't it brilliant? So we have unpack game, install aerial combiner, connect power supply, controllers, slot in and tune in. That was always the tricky bit, trying to find the right channel and the right tuning to to get the RF cable working, and playing the game. So it even has instructions there on how to play the Atari games on your joystick. So that is amazing. So I'll just leave that there if you want to pause it and have a read through. Hope you can see that okay. And as it says on the back, it has a fault finding section there. So if you have your own Atari at home and you're struggling with it, then you might want to pause there. It's got lots of suggestions for what you can do to get it all working. So that is fantastic. So huge thanks to the guy that sold me the modded Atari 2600, or I should give it its proper name, shouldn't I, and call it the Atari Video Computer System, or VCS. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed that quick video, just having a quick look through a couple of extra nuggets that came with the my Atari that I picked up at Christmas. If you like this video, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and doing all that jazz. I hope you've enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.